Hi, this is Mark Littleton, the minister of the Word for the Athens Church of Christ, with today's 3-minute sermon. In Psalm 121, verses 1 and 2, the psalmist says, I will lift up my eyes to the hills. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, who made heaven and earth. He will not let your foot be moved. He who keeps you will not slumber. You know, one of the things that I have discovered as I have gotten a little bit older is I can fall asleep more often in more places than I ever could when I was younger. If I'm watching a football game now and it's not one that I'm particularly interested in, I'm going to be out. If I'm watching a movie now, it's going to be difficult probably for me to make it through all 2 hours of that movie without falling asleep. I just fall asleep more often, except for sometimes at night when I'm really tired and I really need to sleep and I really think I'm going to sleep well, but then I lay down in the bed and my mind just begins to work. Have y'all ever had that happen? My mind goes to this thing and that thing, from one thing to another, and I begin to be concerned about so many different things until I find it very difficult to find any slumber. Probably you have experienced that too. This passage in Psalm 121, I think, is one that we as Christ followers can take great comfort in. When we are having trouble sleeping, when we've got all of these things on our mind and on our heart that just won't let us fall asleep, it might be good for us to remember that the God who keeps us, the God who holds us, who sustains us, who walks with us, He is not going to slumber. He's not going to go to sleep. And so we might as well go ahead and sleep, right? We might as well lay those things at His feet, give those things to Him, and allow Him to keep us, and allow Him to be awake and to not slumber and to deal with all of those things. And so we can go ahead and get a good night's rest. My challenge to you this week, maybe with all the things that are going on in our world, the things that are going on in your life right now, you're having trouble sleeping. Listen, there may be any number of things that lead to that. But one of the things that might help you is to remember that if you're a follower of Jesus, your God is going to keep you. Your God is not going to slumber. You might as well go ahead and get your rest because He will be there to sustain you. Hope you have a blessed day. Lord willing, we will see you again tomorrow for another 3-minute sermon. God bless.